Hey, Barry Bonds here from Lock and Talk Podcast, ready to highlight Week 7 matchups from undrafted talents to watch out for Week 7 of the National Football League. And the first game we're going to get to is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Atlanta Falcons. The player you watch out for Atlanta Falcons is linebacker Nate Lehman. He had 8 tackles and a career high of 2 forced fumbles last week. Nate is a very aggressive, very quick, agile linebacker to watch out for. This week, he's looking to make sure that in his 7th game, he have at least 6 tackles. Watch out for number 53. This man is all over the field, great containment, solid tackler. Watch out for this guy. I'm thinking that he's going to cause some problems for a Seattle team that loves to run the ball and also showing signs of an explosive offense. Next game to watch out for, the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Yes, we know about running back Machine Mostert, but we want to focus on quarterback Tyler Huntley, who finally had his first win as a starter, dating back all the way to 2022 when he was a member of the Baltimore Ravens. In his last matchup in Week 5, he had completed 18 out of 31 attempts and finished with 194 yards. That was a win for the Dolphins that they sorely needed, and he needed that for his confidence. Now, coming off this bye week, I really look at seeing that Tyler is going to be more confident. He's going to be familiar with those players out there. And yes, Tyreek Hill should benefit from after this break. Now, perhaps the game of the week, the Kansas City Chiefs go to San Francisco and take on the 49ers. In this matchup, we know about Jordan Mason, running back for the 49ers. This last game he had played, he had 82 total yards from scrimmage. 73 of it was on the ground, 9 of it was in the air. But we know that he got banged up with a sore shoulder. Now, we know they want to be physical in the running game, and we know that they have some good players there. I want you to watch out for Patrick Taylor from Memphis. He got a lot of playing time in the last matchup against the Seattle Seahawks. Going up against the Chiefs, who is the best defensive unit in the NFL. They are number 5 against the run. If the 49ers want to establish their run game like they've been doing all season long, do not be surprised if you see Patrick get his fair share of carries and form a 3-headed monster that the 49ers would need to go up against this Chiefs team to establish their presence offensively. So watch out for an opportunity to see number 32 with Patrick Taylor in the lineup. Now, the Baltimore Ravens take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers is one of the hottest teams in the league, especially offensively, and we know the Ravens are on fire on both sides of the ball. Both teams are really showing a lot of explosive plays on both sides of the ball. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a 2-headed monster in the backfield, and we know them as Rashid White and Bucky Irvin. But after Week 6, they have another player who they cannot ignore and they cannot keep on the bench, and that is Sean Tucker. Sean Tucker had a career high of total scrimmage yards of 192, 136 on the ground, 56 in the air, and he also had 2 touchdowns, both on the ground and in the air. If the Bucs want to come out and show and establish their will against this Ravens team that is not going to back down, they have to make sure they feature all 3 of these players, these running backs, to help keep the Ravens off balance. So we know that this is going to be a matchup to watch out for, and watch out for Sean Tucker to show that he's not a fluke. He's definitely a solid player to make the Bucs even better. Make sure you guys tune in next week. Make sure you follow those highlights, and we'll talk about Week 8 of the undrafted players to watch out for. Talk to you guys soon. Let's go.